Well, Matt, always first thing, I think we had a conversation about a year ago when we just beaten, I think it was Barnet in the last friendly of the season. Always good to end pre-season with a victory.
Yeah, it is. And a little bit of a response from Tuesday night as well. And as you say, the results you're not getting judged on results in pre-season. They're not. There's no points at stake, so it's always a little bit false. You don't know what training sessions we've done before games and how hard players have worked and where they're at physically, and so there's so many reasons that pre-season games can be affected, but you do naturally want to win games. You want to win training matches. You try and instill that winning mentality, which we've got here, so it is pleasing to get back to winning ways and finish pre-season off with 4 wins out of 6 and a draw, so lots of positives for us.
So a response from to Tuesday night, would it be fair to say that response came rather more in the second half than it did in the first?
And I know that as well. You probably see or hear or feel the wind, and I do believe in things like that. But wind and the breezes affects games, and just on when it's just early stages of games and it's first and second balls and you're competing and you're having a battle to work your way into the game, the wind really helps you on the front foot to get on those first and seconds when you've got it. And like I said to the players at half time, yes, I wasn't overly happy with a couple of things. I wasn't happy with the goal, but I knew it would be a totally different second half, and I said that at half time, and I knew we'd be more on the front foot. I knew we'd get on more first, get on more seconds. We were more dominant in the second half, and pleased to score the 3 goals.
Yes, I don't think it was obvious during the first half quite how strong the wind was.
No.
During the second, it became a bit clearer. But excellent second half performance and 2 good goals and a penalty.
Yep.
But must be delighted with finding the net.
Yeah.
Here.
Exactly. It's been a really tight game. I'm disappointed we didn't score against Charlton. Some really good opportunities for us, and disappointed, as I say, not to get on the score sheet. An off night for whatever reason on Tuesday, but to bounce back here against a strong side, a very good National League side with some ex-league players and strong National League players, if you like, who have been around the block. We've always had tough battles and tough games against Bromley, so that's why I wanted to finish with such a tough game like this. But thankfully we've come out winners and 3 goals.
And a lot of supporters have been impressed with Will Randall during the pre-season, and it was perhaps fitting that he got the decisive goal this afternoon. Yeah,
he's been very bright. There's been lots of promising performances, but I thought Will did well again today.
And just looking at the team, only 3 substitutions made, despite quite a lot being named. Was that always the intention? Yeah,
because you constantly keep building and improving the minutes as they go on. We're going to have another game very shortly as well to give, behind closed doors that will be, to give another 90 minutes into the whole squad. So we're fit and raring to go.
And just one slight worry on the injury front, Louis John coming off during the
I'm not sure what that is. Actually, I haven't even spoken to Louis or the staff yet. So, and as always in pre-season, you take always the best precautions as you can. So, we'll see how he is.
And just the only substitution is just changing the front to have a look at a different combination.
And also that they're just topping up their minutes, and I didn't want to push them for 90 today. So they're a little bit behind on their minutes, those 2. But no, they all fit well, and I thought they both did well.
So we've had 6 pre-seasons, as you say, 4 wins, a draw, and a defeat. Overall, you're pleased with the way it's gone? Yeah,
definitely, and a defeat is probably the biggest learning curve and a wake-up call, because it can all be a little bit easy in pre-season, but no, it's really promising. The training ground we're delighted with, the staff additions, the additions that we've made. Yes, I'm looking for 1 or 2 more, still got 5 weeks to do so, but I'm really happy where we're at.
And what's the schedule now for the week leading up to the start of the league season?
Yeah, I like to, and I've done this in every season since I've been a manager, I'll just give them 2 days off now. They've worked really hard physically and mentally, just to make them come back in fresh Tuesday, Wednesday. We always have our Thursdays off, and then we'll be ready to go on Friday, preparing for the game Saturday.
And Newport County coming here, it was a very tight game last season, and difficult to have any form to go on, but you can expect something similar.
Yeah, they've lost a couple, but they've made a couple of good signings as well. They've kept the majority of their squad. They're a good side. Unfortunately, we got beat up there last minute on a Tuesday night, but we managed to get 3 points here in a tight game. And as you say, it'll be a really tough opening game. I'm sure at least the top half team, they'll have aspirations to be at least challenging for the playoffs, and we look forward to the tough test it's going to be.
And we should just mention again and meet the manager on Tuesday night, where you'll be quite happy to answer any questions that supporters want to throw at you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, always good evening. So I look forward to seeing as many people down there as possible for Tuesday night, and then packing this out on Saturday, getting that atmosphere back in here, and getting behind the boys, pushing us on for another successful season, hopefully.
Well done, Matt, this afternoon, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers Tony. Thanks.